What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your warden, Dimitri Strine, and today I want to talk about a problem. Okay, so it's kind of a problem, but it's mainly just something that the player base has been very vocal about recently, and that's the huge difference in quality between Legends All-Star units and Step-Up units. And I'm going to explain to you why this exists and kind of give my own thoughts on it. So, as much as it is frustrating to see these Legends All-Star banners have these incredibly good units on them, like these two right here, these may be the best Legends All-Star units we've ever gotten. They might not last as long though, because like GT Goku especially, he's just get in, do a lot of damage, and not even do a lot of damage, get in, use a million cards and get out. And truth be told, the second a new blue unit for GT comes out, or they get a Zenkai or whatever, this Goku's gonna be kicked right off the team. He does have a spot on Sun Family or Saiyans if you do not have the Zenkai LF Namek Goku or the Zenkai Super Spirit Bomb Goku. Shit, he was free. But you were only able to get him during the pre-anniversary, so if you weren't playing the game then, you don't have him maxed out. So, this Goku may not last as long as Oob. Oob will probably be around for a while, he's pretty good. But for the most part, Legends All-Star units tend to last a little bit. Revival Goku is still incredibly good. The yellow Goten, like that All-Star banner, it wasn't the first All-Star banner, but it was like the second or third or something like that. The yellow Goten and green Trunks banner, probably the most slept on banner in history, considering the absolute, perfect spot Goten now plays on Sun Family. Yeah. But for the most part, Legends All-Star banners tend to have these really good units. And it is kind of frustrating to see step-up banners lose their value with each iteration, whether it be because the structure of the banner is complete shit, or they have, mediocre to slightly above average units. There are some exceptions, like this idiot over here, this fucking child that eats crayons for a living. There are some exceptions, but for the most part, like Frieza's good. He is damn good. You can use him on any of his teams and he will not disappoint you, but he's certainly not what step-ups used to be. Step-up banners at one point used to have the best of the best, and every now and then we get one of those, but most step-up banners just have Legends Limited units. That's kind of it. Like, the only selling point to these units are the Legends Limited banner on the top of their damn card. What is it? Like, let's just this thing right here, and I suppose the shiny LF animation. Those are kind of the only selling points to the LF units and step-ups in general. Whereas Legends All-Star banners actually have good units that will provide a lot of support, or not support, but utility to the team, sometimes support, to the team and be active for a long time. And people are getting pretty frustrated about that. People are not happy that the Legends All-Star banners have the good units and the step-up banners have the units. But I'm going to tell you why that actually makes perfect business sense, all right? So, in terms of sales, Dragon Ball fans are fucking stupid, all right? Whether you want to believe it or not, me, you, whoever else is watching this, we're all fucking stupid. You know why? Because we chase hype. When a character we really like comes out, you know what we do? We fucking summon for him. That was a gnarly voice crack. We fucking summon for him. Step-up banner units tend to sell themselves. However, Legends All-Star banner units do not. In order for a Legends All-Star banner to sell, the units have to be good. They have to give you incentive to summon, because as many people like Oob, and Oob would have sold as a step-up banner unit, Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku would not have. He just wouldn't have. GT Goku in general is just not a likable character. Not a likable character, but he's not a very liked character. Like, people tend to not like GT in general. Oob, Gogeta, Omega Shenron, and just the Super Saiyan 4s in general are probably the only units you're ever going to get people to summon for. Maybe Super Baby 2. You could probably get people to summon for a really good Super Baby 2, but for the most part, it's just the Super Saiyan 4s and Oob, really, that people are ever going to summon for. So you could have slapped Oob on a step-up banner and it would have been fine, but Goku needed to be good. He required a really good kit in order to convince people to summon. However, Frieza, the single most popular villain in Dragon Ball history, one of the most recognizable anime villains of all time, will sell his fucking self. They don't need to make him broken in order for him to sell. They just have to say, fucking Frieza, summon for him. And you know what we do? We fucking summon for him. Whenever they release a Goku, like an actual like hype Goku, UI Goku, how much you want to bet Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku isn't even going to be as good as the fucking Ultra Instinct Omen Goku? Simply because, unless he's for some big like anniversary. I'm sure if he's the headliner of an anniversary, they're going to treat him well because it's Goku. But if he's not, if they do him like on Black Friday again, like they did with Ultra Instinct Omen, he might not be this meta-breaking unit that people might want him to be. And the reason for that is Ultra Instinct's going to sell itself. No, like they don't need to convince you to summon for Ultra Instinct Goku. You're gonna summon for him regardless. He's Ultra Instinct Goku. Of course you're gonna summon for him. Like what? What part of you is not gonna summon for Ultra Instinct Goku? It is fucking Ultra Instinct Goku. You are gonna summon for that. But are you gonna summon for a fucking Krillin? No. That's why we got a free one last year, and he was fucking amazing. All the Super Warriors were last year, and they were fucking free. Wanna know why they were all really good? Because they wanted to give you a fucking reason to grind the event. Would anyone summon for a pool squad units? No! Would anyone even grind a pool squad units if they were not really good? No! A pool is not hype. I don't give a fuck about a pool or Rowberry or Ramon. Where the hell do all these damn names even come from? I don't give a fuck about them. But they're really good units, except for Nabana, he's kind of whatever, Orlan's kind of whatever. But the rest of them are really good. That's why they're really good. So you have a reason to play the event. That's why Goku and Oob are so damn good. So you have a reason to summon for them. But Frieza doesn't need to have overwhelming power. He's Frieza. He'll sell himself. Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He will sell his fucking self. Gogeta Blue sold his fucking self. That is one of the most successful banners ever. The amount of crystals that were spent just across like YouTubers on that banner is ridiculous. And he was paired up with Broly, a fan favorite. So when you put those two together, of course it's going to be the highest selling celebration ever. And they sold themselves. Broly was really good, but the reason why they made Broly so busted was so that you had a reason to summon for him with Gogeta, because Gogeta was going to sell himself. Broly can sell himself to a certain extent, but people definitely love Gogeta more than they love Broly. So Gogeta was going to sell himself so they could make him whatever. And then Broly might have needed a little bit of help to get those extra sales, so they made him incredibly broken. Ultra Instinct Goku sells himself. They made him a fucking glass cannon with an easy to counter gimmick. He's good, but he's not this outstanding unit that you absolutely must have. He's just not. You wanna know why Vegito Blue was so damn good? Because Bandai knew people were gonna be pissed off about LF Vegito Blue 2 years, or LF Vegito 2 years in a row. So they had to make Vegito Blue really good so that people would fucking summon for him. Vegito is a hype character, but when you piss people off with a character, they're not gonna want to summon for it just to spite you, but he was the best damn unit in the game. So you know what people did? They summoned for him. Zamasu, really good. The purple one, he was really good. You can still use that Zamasu today if you haven't met enough stars. Wanna know why? Zamasu is a very popular villain, but he's not on the stature of Frieza, and for him to be on an anniversary, they had to make him good. LF Corrupted Zamasu. Never would have thought in a million years he'd even get a Legends Limited character, let alone co-headlining an anniversary. You want to know why he's better than Gogeta? Because Gogeta sells himself and Zamasu does not. It's just business tactics. That's what it is. They want you to summon for hype. They know you're going to summon for hype, so they don't have to put as much effort into the really hype shit. When it came to Gohan, I feel like maybe they thought people weren't going to summon for Gohan, so they made him really fucking broken for no reason. But, I mean, like, Bojack? Who the hell was going to summon for Bojack? If Bojack was by himself on this banner, it was just him and Trunks and the fucking Heraclan units, would anyone have summoned on this banner? No, you summoned on this banner because of how good Gohan is. And in turn, by chasing Gohan, you're gonna end up pulling Bojacks. And for every fucking Bojack you pull, it's gonna piss you off and it's gonna make you wanna summon more. So it's gonna make you spend more money. They made Gohan good because Bojack wouldn't have sold himself, and honestly, neither would Gohan. This variant of Gohan, let's be honest here, probably would not have sold himself. The only Gohans that can really sell themselves are Father-Son Kamehameha Gohans, which we only have one, and Ultimate Gohans, like the actual like Buu Saga Ultimate Gohan. Those are probably the only versions of Gohan that can truly sell themselves. Which is probably why we don't have many of them. In fact, we only have one of each. I mean, technically, we do have two of the Cell Saga Super Saiyan 2 Gohans. The purple one does exist, the Zenkai one, and back in the day, he sold himself. He came out with fucking Android 16. No one was gonna summon for 16 back then. They paired him up with a Gohan that sells himself for a fucking reason. And honestly, back then, 16 was probably fucking better than the Gohan was. Anybody remember that when 16 was the most annoying unit in the game? Fucking, you had to be there, man. Y'all remember when fucking Blue Pan was the best unit in the game for like 6 weeks? Y'all remember that fucking Blue Pan, Yellow DKP, and Purple Chilled meta that made no fucking sense because tags meant nothing back then? But the reason you ran that team was because it perfectly countered Super Saiyan Bardock's dumbass? Oh, good times, man. Good times. But yeah, the whole point is, when it comes to step-ups, the only time you're going to see a unit that's exceptionally good on a step-up is if one of the units doesn't sell very well. So Zamasu, Corrupted Zamasu, they knew they needed to make Corrupted Zamasu really good, or he wouldn't have sold. Bojack, no one was going to summon for Bojack, so they not only had to put Gohan with him, but they had to make Gohan really good to incentivize you to summon. If it was just Gohan, and Gohan was mediocre, he wasn't a revival unit, he was just a transforming unit, and he wasn't even all that great, I don't think anyone would have summoned on this banner except for some die-hard Gohan fans. That's the point. When it comes to business, it's all about manipulating your consumers. That's all the summon system is. Every single time a banner comes out, it is specifically designed to manipulate the shit out of you. That's the whole fucking point. That is the whole damn point. And then we got these feckin' Zenkai banners. And honestly, at this point, Zenkais aren't as good as they used to be, but you want to know why Zenkais used to be as good as they were? To give you a fucking reason to spend 7,000 crystals on them. The whole reason they were as good as they were was not because they simply didn't know how to balance the game. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. They wanted you to spend your damn money. That's why there's so many of them, and that's why all of them were fucking broken. But they've realized that if Zenkais continued to always be broken, no one would ever summon for new units, and they would end up losing money in the long run. So they held back on the Zenkais so that you still had reason to summon for new shit. And then when it comes to the new shit, if it sells well, it's probably not going to be that good. And if it is, that means there's something else on the banner that does not sell well. And then, or the unit itself the actual main focus of the banner is a unit that doesn't sell well. And then Legends All-Star banners are always going to have good units on them, at least one, because Legends All-Star units will almost exclusively have units that don't sell well. And I know someone's going to try and tell me, what about Hit? Hit would sell, Hit would make bank. You're right? Kinda. A Legends limited hit would sell. A normal hit that is essentially identical to the one we got a year ago. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think people were hyped about Purple Hit, but I rarely ever see Purple Hit. Even when I do run into Rival Universe, he's still just like never on the fucking team. Or if he is, he's at low stars. I think people were hyped about Hit being in the game. They chucked a few crystals in, but if they didn't pull him, they didn't care all that much. Hit is a popular character, but he's not a character that's going to headline a banner and just sell like Gogeta would. Hit is not Gogeta. Hit is not a, Ultra Instinct Goku. Hit is not a Super Saiyan 4, right? Hit can sell to a certain extent, but that's why Revival Goku was as good as he was. Because with both Hit being as popular as he is, and Revival Goku being Revival Goku, it gave you reason to summon on that damn banner. So I do hope that I managed to, clear this up and actually present it to you in a, somewhat comprehensible way. I know I kind of ramble on for a long period of time, but sorry about that. In terms of what I think about the whole situation, I don't necessarily mind. I think Legends All-Star banners are a better value at this point anyway. So if they want to put out better, more niche units on Legends All-Star banners, I'm all for it. I fucking hate all of the attention that the popular characters get. I would much rather summon for good niche characters than mediocre hype characters. That's all I'm gonna say. I would rather summon for mediocre niche characters than broken hype characters, because to me, hype is bullshit. Hype is bullshit. I want more Super Warriors. God damn it, where's the rest of my fucking team, Bandai? You gave us 3 a year ago and then never gave us the other 2. Fuck yourself, where's my Super Warriors? I demand my fucking Super Warriors, damn it. You gave us a promise of Super Warriors with that damn event, and then you did not finish it. Fucking assholes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that join button if you can, it really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.